Mainstream science tells us that the Earth is flying through the universe at over 1,000,000 miles per hour. Not only are we spinning 1,000 miles per hour at the equator, but we're orbiting the sun at 66,600 miles per hour, and we're flying with the sun through the Milky Way galaxy at 500,000 miles per hour. While the Milky Way is flying through the universe at 1.3 to 1.4 million miles per hour. It's funny when people ask me about the edge of the flat Earth, not realizing that they're arguing for a model that doesn't appear to have an edge, since we have flown 4.56 trillion miles over the last 400 years, according to the heliocentric model. Talk about the pot calling the kettle black. They say it takes 433 to 447 years for us to see the light of Polaris because it's so far away. So that means Polaris is 433 to 447 light years away. So if it takes 400 years for the light of Polaris to reach us, and we've traveled 4.5 trillion miles in that amount of time, how can we see the light of Polaris? And furthermore, they're literally trying to convince you that when you look up at the stars, you're looking 400 years into the past when you look at Polaris. But also, all the stars are different distances away, and some of them, their lights reach us in 4 light years. So, how do we see perfect star trails despite the stars being at different distances, which would mean their lights reach us at different amounts of time? Let that sink in. Perfect star trails for lights that reach us at different intervals of time? I mean, are they testing us to see how gullible we are? You really have to consider this because it's absolutely ridiculous. No, I'm really small right now, but I want to show you the central vortex of creation because that's what you're looking at when you look at star trails. Plus, at the same time, we have the zodiac wheel. The zodiac wheel is star positions marking our seasons. Aries marks the spring equinox. Cancer marks the summer solstice. Libra marks the fall equinox. Capricorn marks the winter solstice. If we're seeing stars as they were 200, 400, 600 years ago, different stars at different distances, different time delays, how do they coordinate to mark our seasons now? Those stars couldn't have known where Earth would be in 2026, yet they align perfectly with our current seasonal cycle. Either the distances are wrong, the time delay is wrong, or they're not separate objects hundreds of light years away or light years away. They're patterns in our celestial sphere, responding to our position in the field. The stars are within our system. When you look up, they're turning above our heads. And they have an argument. They say, oh, when you look at the northern stars, they go counterclockwise, and then the southern stars go clockwise. Well, duh. If you're facing the other way, if you're sitting in your car, right? Think about your front tires. If you look to your left, that tire is moving counterclockwise. If you look to your right, that tire is moving counterclockwise. So if you look to your left, that tire is moving clockwise. If you look to your right, that's moving counterclockwise. But both tires are turning in the same direction. The turning of the tires, they're mirror images of each other. They're both mirroring each other. It's not a literal mirror, but their patterns, their revolutions are mirroring each other. And in reality, the southern stars are mirroring the northern stars. That's why they're turning, just like wheels on a car, which are both going the same direction, yet from inside the car, when you look at one tire, it's going one way, clockwise, and if you look at the other tire, it's going counterclockwise. That's just because you're looking at it from a different perspective. It's looking north versus looking south. Obviously, it's going to change whether it looks like it's moving clockwise or counterclockwise. I don't understand how people haven't got their minds around.